how is life here in Brasov? How to live in Brasov?
Well, for living here
Yeah.
as a student,
Yes.
it's pretty hard.
Okay.
You need to really work hard. I mean, if you have a very good grade to go to a college, you can get almost free accommodation in student homes,
Yes.
but it's not that very good quality. So you would like to go to rent a place.
Okay.
But for renting a place, it starts maybe from 250 euros a month. That's
Okay.
not including electricity or water, other stuff.
Yes.
And that's a very small place. Like
Okay.
you have your kitchen, your bed, your table, anything in one room. Everything is in one room. It's a very small apartment, and you pay a lot for the salaries here, like 250 to 350 euros a month.
Okay.
It's a lot. And then you pay like maybe another 100, 150 just for other utilities that you use during that month.
Okay.
And then you need to have a mobile phone plan, then you need to have internet, and so it adds up. So basically, if you are a student here, you need to have a working place as well. If your parents can help you until you finish your classes and everything, you need to work somewhere in a restaurant. But the thing is that you're not gonna get paid good, so you're gonna basically work only to have a place where to live and food to eat, and that's it. No fun, no traveling, no nothing. You basically just work to live until you finish your classes, until you get a diploma, until you get a better salary, let's say like that. But even with that diploma, it's pretty hard. If you don't work in like a politician, a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, the salaries are low, very low, like 500 euros, maybe less, even less than that, 300, 400. That's like the minimum salary that you can get. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad uh, from this point of view.
Okay.
But you're gonna live. It's not like you're gonna die. You're gonna live. There are tons of people that are doing this. Even in this city, there are people from other cities coming here to learn, and they are working. Their parents are helping them with
Yes.
money, like for rent, for food. But you're still gonna have a good time. You're still gonna have a good time. It's a pretty low to medium end life, let's say.
Yes.
You really need to have your parents with a good business or to have connections or stuff
To help you, to assist you
yeah, exactly.
until you graduate.
Yeah, because otherwise it's hard.
Difficult.
It's difficult. It's very difficult. That's why a lot of people tend to leave the country since they're done with their studies. They go Germany, France, Italy, Spain. They just go overboard
To
because
walk over there.
yeah, and we have a very hard education system, so
Yes.
it's very hard to learn here. You have a lot of subjects, a lot of things to learn. Even for the high school, when you finish your high school, you have an exam from at least 3 subjects, but you learn for that for 1 year, like you dedicate yourself just to learn that to have a high degree. It's very hard. And if you like move since you're in, let's say, in high school,
Yeah.
maybe you can step up almost to a university when you move out in another country because their education system is very different.
Yes.
They learn way less than us, but they just focus on some strict subjects.
Yes.
So let's say you want to be an electrician. Okay, what's the point to learn the history of Romania like detailed? Is no point.
No.
Like just
Electrician
learn
has
your
nothing to
thing.
do with
Yeah,
history.
exactly. So just learn your main thing,
Yeah.
focus on that, be the best as you can be on that job, and that's it. But no, not here. Here, if you want to be anything, you need to learn anything. Like even
You
I
need
was
to learn
learning.
everything.
Yeah, I was learning. In university. I was in the tourism industry.
Okay.
Okay, so the university was combined with food industry and tourism industry. So in the first year, all of us, we were making the same subjects.
Okay.
I was learning chemistry. I was learning math. I was learning and a very high level of chemistry and math. And
Wow.
it was very hard. The math, it was from the university, the math in the industry. We were making the same subjects, and it's not fair. Like, I'm in tourism, why I need to have such a high level of math? I mean,
Wow.
it's not really a point. If I'm gonna be a manager or something on a hotel, I will have people, right,
Yes.
working with this kind of stuff. It's not gonna be me.
Yes.
And also with the chemistry, with the food and stuff like this, like, it's no point to learn that. But they make us to learn everything. They it's very hard to do this, and the teachers are very harsh with you. Like, you need to learn their subject like as perfect as you can learn them. If not, you're not gonna pass, and that
Yeah.
applies to most of the universities. it, it's very bad. But a lot of people pass it. Like, there are not so many that drop off. I dropped off from because of my reasons,
Yes.
but there are a lot of people who finish the university. But the catch is, you finish the university here, but
You don't get
uh,
the reward you needed.
yeah, exactly. You don't get the reward that you needed. You don't get the salary that you expected. Then, if you want to go overboard to say like, okay, just I'm gonna leave Romania. It's not good. I finished my university. Then you go to, let's say, Spain, and they will say, oh, your university is not good. You need to make another one here.
Yeah,
And they lie to us that our university is like everybody will
second class.
accept it. Everybody will accept it from Europe. Like, learn here, it's fine. Even maybe you need to pay for the classes, everything, and then when you finish, they tell you like, "Oh, sorry, your university is not accepted." They're more like everywhere.
And
So
at the end of the day, these studies are even the same as that of the studies in Spain or in France.
yeah, I mean,
It's the same.
as an idea, if you are like in the second year of learning from a 4-year university, you learn that in the masters in other countries. The same thing that you learn in the second year here.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
So it's even more. It is even more than in France or in Germany.
Yeah, yeah, and
So-
it's still not accepted. You need to do something. Not for all of the universities, but for most of them.
Most universities.
Yeah,
So
most
it is injustice. It is unfair.
Yeah, it's unfair.
So it's
unfair.
another political issue.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay.
Basically, you learn everything just to work here. If you want to go overboard, you can't. Yeah.
Okay. He has shared a lot with us, guys. This is full package. So anyway, by the way, don't drop out from school, even though you are facing challenges. Don't drop out, except you know what you want to do, because he knows what he wants to do. That is why he dropped out. So I drop out also because I know what I want. I know my purpose. So we are not, is for him sharing that aspect is not for you to go and drop out from your school. School is good. So
school is
except
very
you
good.
know except you know what you want to do now. You have a purpose, you have a goal, and you know that this is true to you before you can say, okay, maybe the school system, you cannot manage the two together at the same time, then you decide. That is left for you to decide. Nobody is influencing you to drop out from your school or from your studies. So
And school is very important because
Yeah.
if you consider dropping out, you need to consider that if you don't know what to do next in a couple of years, at least if you had a school diploma from a university, you have a backup plan. If you don't have that, basically you don't have any backup plan. You're
Yes.
not gonna work anywhere. It's hard to find a job.
Yes.
Everything is very hard. So if you decide to drop out, you really need to think about it a lot. You need to think about it. Because that's how people end up homeless or working in McDonald's or stuff like
yes,
that.
cleaning
I mean,
grounds.
it's okay to work as a student there because you need money, but as a grown-up, it's kind of a problem. Like, you cannot work all your life in a fast food or a restaurant, or you need to step up. You need to do something that you're gonna have a good life. You're not gonna be stressed out all your years. Then you're gonna retire when you're 60 and you're already like tired because you worked hard all of the years. You need to consider that
Yeah,
to make your
because-
life easier when you're older.
That is the goal. That is the big goal. You need to work hard right now so that in the next 10, 15 years, you can be like, you. It's like it's not a must for you to be hustling anymore. It's like you arrange yourself. That is the mindset. So you have to like work. If you're like in your 20s, you have to plan that before the next 15 to 20 years, you are okay, like financially independent. In like you are okay. It's not that you have to be forcing yourself to do some crazy job or some job for you to be able to live well. No. So this is the goal. So you have to plan very well. It is only you that can plan because everybody have their own priorities. We have our own. So we are just sharing. So thank you very much for sharing. This is the full package of our, this direct from the locals right here in Brasov. We are in this main center, the main place. You can't miss this place. What is the name of this place here?
Piazza Sfatoli.
Piazza
Yeah,
Sfatoli.
it's like Sfatoli Square. Yeah.
So you can't miss it. It is the most attractive place in the city. And from here you can look up to the mountain. The name is written there, Brasov.
Like the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, like the Hollywood sign. So this is the right place. Thank you, brother, for sharing. I really
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank you. If you like this video, please give me thumbs ups. Like this video, comment. Let me know what do you think about the information shared in this video. What do you think about my friend? He has shared a lot with us. And if you have been a student that have already studied here in Brasov or you are still studying here, if there is any additional information we miss here, please comment on below of this video so that any student that is planning to come to study here or young people that's planning to come to live here or work here can benefit from your experience. So thank you very much, and until then, see you on the next one. Ciao. I am Joel Tamara. If you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so you will get notified of my upcoming videos as I take you to every country on earth. Until then, have a wonderful and inspiring day. Bye-bye.